Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I start my very first sketchbook. I wasn't sure what I was going to do for this week's video, but last week a YouTuber that I watched posted a video and it reversed my thinking on sketchbooks. I've never really been into the sketchbook thing and I've only used them for when I was at school. But after watching that video I really wanted to start a sketchbook. So thanks to Cassie Draws I went onto Jackson's and bought some more art supplies. The whole list of materials that I use in this video will be in the description, but from Jackson's I bought some watercolour paints, paintbrushes and an Etchr sketchbook. First of all I wanted to test out these Sennelier watercolour paints, so I decided to swatch out every colour and see what they were like. And just from swatching these paints I could tell they were the best I'd ever used, which probably isn't a surprise as I've only used crappy watercolours in the past. I think all the watercolours I have are student grade, so this was a big upgrade. The paintbrushes I purchased were Princeton Aqua Elite watercolour brushes, and admittedly, these were the first watercolour paintbrushes I'd ever used. But they were really nice to use, and I was very happy with both the watercolours and the brushes. Here's my final swatches. I thought this set came with a really good selection of colours. I probably won't need this many, but it at least gives me options. So after testing out the watercolours, it was time to start on the first piece in this sketchbook. I decided to go with a simple butterfly drawing, and here you can see me starting to ink it out with a Molotow Blackliner. If you're wanting to watercolour over the top of it, you need to make sure the pens you are using are water resistant. These Molotow ones I'm using are, and I even test it out beforehand just in case. So I start with outlining everything in this first wing and then start filling in all of the black areas. After that I did add a tiny bit of shading with the stippling method. I knew most of the shading would be done with the watercolours, but I wanted to soften some of the edges with the pen first. These pens work perfectly on this paper. The pages were nice and thick, so even after the watercolour, nothing bled through to the other page. I knew when purchasing the sketchbook that I wanted to use ink pens in it, which is why I went with a hot pressed option. They do sell a cold press sketchbook as well, but hot press offers a smoother texture which is going to be a lot better and easier to use with the pens. Then it was time for the watercolours. This process was extremely relaxing and fun. It kind of just felt like I was colouring in a colouring page. But it was made super easy by these watercolours, so I highly recommend them if you're into your watercolours. I will say that the tin they came in wasn't perfect. You'll see that the watercolour kind of just beads up on the mixing area, but I'm hoping with some time and use, this will get better. Also, the plastic card that came with it listed all of the colours as well as the light fast ratings, but it didn't show the opacity of each colour, which I would have really liked to have seen. However, the paints themselves I cannot fault, they were perfect. So last week, no one guessed what type of snake I was drawing, so this week it's a lot easier. Comment down below what type of butterfly this is. I'm thinking there'll be a couple more videos of butterfly paintings in the sketchbook, as I do have a plan with what I'd like to do with them. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to keep an eye out for the future ones. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.